What's good, YouTube? We are finally back here with another video. In today's video, I feel like it was only right if we do this player right here. He's been balling out all season. He just got injured, so hopefully he comes back the same way he's been playing. He's been playing at an all-star level already this year, and it's only his second or third year in the league. We're going with Lamelo Ball. Now, the fun thing with this build is he's 6'7", and he's a point guard, so he's going to be able to dribble, do a lot, and you're going to have fun with this build. Trust me, you will have fun with this build, so stick around, see what I do. You know I get the badge set up at the end, so I'll show you how to rock it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and do it on that screen for me real quick. We're on the way to getting our subscribe count up. We're trying to drop as many videos for y'all. We're trying to grind this out for y'all. We're trying to hit this level 40 this year too. And I want you guys to have another fun build to play on as you hit level 40, because this season isn't as good as it should be. But we still gonna make the best of it. So getting into this build, we're gonna have him at point guard, hand doesn't matter, and we're gonna go with the jersey number 2 for Lamelo. Now, the body settings, we're going to go 6'7" height, 181 weight, wingspan 6'7", and we're going to go body shape build. Now, this is actually his height and build, or his weight. So we made this accurate as possible. So this is an accurate Lamelo Ball build, and this is how he plays. And you will have fun with how he plays. Now, when it comes to finishing, we gave him a 79 close shot, an 80 driving layup, and we gave him a 92 driving dunk. So he is going to get contact dunks. You will get good contact dunk packages. Now, when it comes to shooting, we gave him a 74 mid-range, an 89 3-ball, and a 91 free throw. So he will be able to shoot no matter if you're playing rec, park, whatever, and he will have a free throw for rec. So you will be able to grind out on this build in rec. Now, it comes to playmaking. Now, this is where it's going to be fun. You have a 97 pass accuracy, an 86 ball handle, and a 78 speed with ball. Now, what this allows is, like I said, you will be able to run point guard, and you're going to have 29 playmaking badges. And I will show you how I will set that up in the end or later in the video when I show you the badge setup. But the reason we max everything out in playmaking is because Lamelo is a fast player with the ball, and he makes a lot of plays. So he could cross you up. He could hit his teammates open. You know he has some long dives, so he will be able to throw down. He will be able to do everything that you want in a point guard build, a nice point guard build. So that's why we max out everything in playmaking, so we can have that Lamelo feel to the game, so we can play like him, exactly like him. Now, when it comes to defense, what we did was we maxed out perimeter defense, and the steals of 56. Now, the reason that we did this, 8 finishing. Oh, you only have 8 finishing. Now, listen. Once you play the game more, you'll realize that you don't need a lot of defensive badges when it comes to being a point guard or shooting guard, stuff like that. All you need to do is learn how to stay in front of your man and play the passing lanes. You don't need OD defensive badges. It is nice to have them, but what I did with this build is, as you can see here, I'm gonna show you this real quick while we're here, because I usually don't do this, but I want to show, because I know a lot of people complain about not having a lot of defensive badges. When you have 8 upgrades, right, all you're really gonna need is clamps and interceptor. Those are really the only ones that you need, and that's only 5 right there. And what I would throw the other 3 on is probably minutes, to give it a little extra attribute to, be there. So you're not just a slouch on defense. You're still going to be there and be able to say, yeah, I'm playing defense. You're not just going to blow past me. That's why we only have 8. You don't need OD defensive badges. All you need is, if you're a point guard, has some perimeter defense. Now, if you get in the paint, that's where it's a little bit tough, but you most likely will not be guarding the paint. You're most likely going to be guarding the point guard if you're playing rec, or the shooting guard small forward, and a lot of them are not posting you up. It's not a post-up build. So this is the best setup, I would say, for defensive badges. You don't need a lot of them, just have enough. Now, when it comes to physicals, we had to max out his speed and acceleration. He's not going to have any strength, but he will have a 90 vert and a 90 stamina. The reason we gave him a 90 vert is so you can get those dunk packages. So when you have those dunk packages, I think it was 85, but we went safe with 90 just so you can have all of them, so you don't have to worry about, oh, well, I should have did this in the build. I should have did. No, you're going to have the perfect amount. You will be set with a 90 vert. I know a lot of people are probably going to complain about that, but trust me, when you get in there and you see why I gave you a 90 vert, you'll see why. And especially with that limitless takeoff with a 90 vert, you're going to be getting up. Trust me, you will be getting up. Now, when it comes to takeovers, you're going to get the option between the slashing, sharp shooting, the playmaking, and lockdown. Now, honestly, you could go anywhere with this if you wanted. I just went spot up and easy blow eyes, because I know Lamelo blows by people a lot faster and quick. So I went with the easy blow eyes as the second one and sharp with the first. But honestly, you could roll with finishing moves, of course. If you wanted to really be a playmaking type build, you could make it with the playmaking takes. Or you can, if you want to lock up and you did complain about the 8 defensive badges, you can go extreme clamp so you can help you out on defense a lot. But honestly, you will not need that. I would really recommend going with these takes right here. Now, when it's all said and done, your build is going to come out to a 2-way inside-out playmaker. And as you can see here, look who's in that left-hand corner. Both of the brothers. You will be playing like Lamelo with this build. I told you, I was not. This is an accurate Lamelo ball build. This is as accurate as you're going to get. As you can see there, is his build. Now, as always, I'm going to show you guys the badge setup and how I would do it. And I will explain where I would go to college to and how I would set that up. Now, finishing, you got to rock Posterizer on gold. Limitless Takeoff, you got to put that Hall of Fame. Slither, you got to put in Hall of Fame. I would do Fearless on silver. I would do Acrobat on bronze, and I would do Grace Under Pressure bronze. This is how I would set up this build, just for now. Now, if you wanted to go to college, or what you could do is you could put Fast Switch on gold and then put Acrobat on silver, or if you wanted to switch it around like that. But honestly, this is how I would rock this build, and I would not go to college for this at all because I feel like this is enough finishing for you. Now, when it comes to shooting, you know the first badge you have to put on regardless has to be, if we can find it, Sniper. Sniper Hall of Fame has to be there. Hot Zone Hunter, you got to rock. Now, depending on how you play, if you wanted to be a catch and shoot type player, you could. But for this one, I'm not because it's a LaMelo Ball type build. So I'm going to go Corner Specialist. That's one of the best badges in the game. Limitless Spot Up. We're going to go with Blinders on silver for now. And we're going to go Green Machine bronze. And we're going to go, let's see. We should go Catch and Shoot bronze just to have it. So this is, if you wanted to go to college for shooting, I would kind of recommend it. I wouldn't get mad if you did, but if you wanted to, I would go to college for shooting probably, just to get a little bit more shooting, probably +4 in shooting. Now, playmaking. Now, this is where it's going to be fun, and this is where we talk about college as well. So you have to put on, if we could find it, Quick First Step has to go on. You have to put on Hyperdrive, and you want to put on, if we could find it, Stop and Go. You're going to want to put on Handles for Days. You're going to want to put on Tight Handles. Now, this is where it depends on how you want to play. Do you want to play in the rec or do you want to play in the park? So I'm going to do for park now, I'm going to do rec because most likely you're going to be playing rec. I play rec a lot. So what I would do is I would set up Needle Threader. I would set up, let's see if we can find it. We can go Dimer, bronze, or silver. We would go Downhill because he moves fast with the ball. And then we'll throw on, just to have fun, let's see, no. We're going to take Dimer off. We're going to put Ankle Breaker on and have it like that. So this would be like a little ISO build for you if you want to set up an ISO type build. And as you see here, that's pretty good setup. If you want to go for more, you could go for more. I will also recommend either going playmaking, so you can go shooting or playmaking. But lastly, we're going to get into defense real quick. I told you guys before, Clamps, Interceptor, Hustler. That's all you need. That's all you need for this build. And this is a great setup on this build. You are not going to get mad with this build. This is a perfect LaMelo Ball setup. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment. Let me know what other builds you want to see. This is one of the most accurate LaMelo Ball builds that you're going to find. This was perfect. This is a perfect setup for this build as well. You will have fun with this build. This is a nice little build to grind on so you don't get bored of the same build that you plan on. This is an amazing build, 6'7" point guard. So you will not be disappointed with this build. Thank you guys for watching.